Okay, opening up the space. I hope you are having as much peace and harmony that you can have in this moment, receiving this message. This is going to be a tarot reading with some oracle cards and of course some of the energy work and channeling that I always do as I am guided here at Codes of Harmony. And it's about the new moon in Sagittarius that is taking place on the 1st of December. Obviously this video and these messages will hold lots of codes, lots of activations, lots of energy work that will become timeless, that is timeless. However, the messages are channeling through this specific new moon that is coming in, well, like, you know, it's very soon. It's like a week. A little bit less, maybe. And these messages may not resonate with everybody. You may or may not be a Sagittarian. You may or may not follow the moon cycles regularly. This is, it's a special moon. Every moon cycle is special, but this particular one is going to be very beneficial for the entire collective as we close out this year. As we come to the closing of a very, very activating time, I suddenly feel drawn to wrap up this red ribbon. That may be a message for somebody. Okay. Oh, yes, sorry, red. Okay, so root chakra work. A lot of the messages that I've received over the last 48 hours have been around the color red. I'm getting red codes coming through, which is interesting because there seemed to be a focus. Please can be clear, divine guidance. That'll be most beneficial for everyone involved. This space is Codes of Harmony. You can refer to me as Harmony within this space. And I appreciate and love every single one of you. And I am here with you as much as I am a channel, and I'm channeling higher consciousness, higher knowledge to you. I'm absolutely still very much going through these hectic ups and downs, upgrades, ascension symptoms, everything that comes with a rapid rate of expansion, of your consciousnst. So I'm here with you. Okay, let's see if we can get some collective messages. I feel like there's things I haven't said, but you know the deal. Only take what resonates, leave what does not. Take and keep what feels true to you within your soul, within who you are. Thank you, incense. Thank you, spirit. Okay, let's do some Blue Lotus. If you've never worked with Blue Lotus and you're seeing this message, it's a definite sign that you should do so, particularly if you're doing healing of the divine feminine within. Blue Lotus also connects us directly with higher knowledge, connects us very, very directly with the stars, is what I'm hearing. And I know to be true. I work with Blue Lotus a lot, and it's a very super high frequency, super healing. Hold on, let me just open up the space. Thank you. If you feel any intense physical sensations as we do this work together, because I'm a healer of energy work as well, like Reiki kind of based work, among other things. If you feel really strong sensations during this video, please make sure you are not driving, you are not riding your bike, you are not operating heavy machinery. And remember that I am channeling from you, from your higher self. This is your higher consciousness talking, yeah? If you feel triggered by my person, by me, by my unique vessel, by the way that I say things, stop and ask yourself, are you being triggered for the benefit of your own good? Are you actually being triggered to heal? Are you being triggered in a way that is beneficial and positive? Okay, let's get into this, Spirit. Come on. Okay, we are starting with a card from the Lenormand, which of course is a French tarot deck that has little pieces of poetry, little rhymes that go with it. And whenever, generally speaking, when I go to a tarot reading or a session like this, I will pull one card to start off the reading off camera. You know, that's part of my meditation. Going into this, connecting with your energy, and thank you for sharing your beautiful energy with me. I am so grateful. There's not a day that goes by that I am not grateful for this space and those who allow me to work with their energy to heal and grow and expand, which is the higher, the upright energy of Sagittarius. Okay, so ship. Please give me clear divine guidance to be most beneficial for everyone involved. The ship is always a good sign. It announces most true, a happy journey and profits, and maybe an inheritance for you. And it's the number 3. Some of you may be connected to French lineage or French ancestry. I just heard French philosophy. Some of you are about to or have recently come across a book that has either French writing or French philosophy specifically within it. I'm now seeing in my mind's eye the like the incredible satirical cartoons the French also create. Have a history of creating French, what would you call it? Political satire, social commentary. That's the energy. Okay, all right. I feel myself shifting into the Sagittarius frequency, which is of higher consciousness, seeking higher knowledge, protecting higher wisdom, and also the frequency and energy of the centaur, the mighty centaur, and the arrow, right? So the bow and arrow. A lot of this message is coming through via the metaphors and symbolism around the bow and arrow. You, if you're watching this video, are taking aim. I also love that the ship has come out because Sagittarius is known as the most worldly of all of the zodiacs. This brings up, and this is of course Sagittarius energy in its highest frequency, is very worldly, is very understanding of differences, is very open and compassionate and caring to the concept of the whole collective. You will find a lot of inventors, a lot of writers, a lot of teachers, a lot of, I was going to say professors, but then I almost went to say prophets, so that's kind of interesting. Are Sagittarians or have high placements of Sagittarius within their birth chart. Please give me clear divine guidance to be most beneficial for everyone involved. And just try and ground. So I just need some people in the space to just ground their energy, okay, whether you're watching this now or after. There's like an unsettledness, like there's an unsettled frequency that we just need to ground and bring into earth. I've been receiving a lot of codes about the Empress and the Emperor archetype. We now have, I cannot believe this has come out again, the Sith. Okay, you may also have Scorpio in your birth chart or be connected to a significant Scorpio or Scorpion. Wow. Okay, number 10, the Sith. This has come out almost every time I've used this deck in the last 2 months. Like, no joke. The Sith is obviously that big thing that death carries, which is why I link this card and this frequency to Scorpio, which is, of course is birth and death and rebirth. Please give me clear divine guidance to be most beneficial. Some days I swear the smoke just actually chases me. Like, ah! Here, I'll put it on the altar. Okay. I'm hearing Dusty Springfield. The only man that could ever teach me was the son of a preacher man. Yes, he was. He was. Ooh, Yes, he was. So that is speaking of, like, all this frequency is really about higher consciousness, seeking higher wisdom, more of an understanding of where you've been, more of an understanding of this death and rebirth energy. Or what you come out of the death frequency into is always a rebirth. I was receiving codes about the Empress earlier today, the Empress being birthing at the same time as being born, which is the frequency and the process that the collective is going through at this time, which is why we require strong, supportive Emperor energy to support this process. So it's really intriguing that the ship has come up, which speaks of worldliness, speaks of travel, which is so Sagittarian. I almost said Aquarian as well. Now I'm seeing under the water, I'm seeing like this tropical coral reef. And then the Sith, which says, "Oh, dread the Sith that you must when to you it is near, and hope your friendly environment will aid against the evil you fear." I also was channeling around not fearing nature, both nature as in the wildness of the world and the wildness of the collective that is being revealed more and more every day, but also your inner wildness, the wildness within you. Please give me clear divine guidance. Clearing the throat chakra. Some of you need to do really like extensive work on your throat chakra. Like I'm feeling like I'm sensing like many years of suppression of the throat chakra. Please give me clear divine guidance to be most beneficial for everyone involved. Yeah, but not fearing the nature within. Do not fear who you truly are. Do not fear the nature within. Then we have number 21, the mountain. The mountain is a foe and a cause for you to grieve. If no faithful and smart friend, these problems will help relieve. The mountain is a foe and a cause for you to grieve. If no faithful and smart friend, these problems will help relieve. Okay. Worldliness, collective consciousness, death and rebirth. The Empress is both birthing and being born. The mountain, this of course brings to light higher consciousness that is found within the Hermit card energy. Many of you are finding you are being asked to shift into a more stable level, intentional frequency of the Hermit card. The Hermit card, of course, is going within, learning thyself, learning thy truth, in order to be able to seek out, find, and understand the truths in the world around you. Some of you feel like you are about to climb a mountain. Some of you feel you have just found yourself on the top of a mountain. Know that wherever you are along the mountain, whether it is the peak or the valley, that you are on your journey to higher wisdom, to higher consciousness. You know, the image of a monk living alone in a mountain for many, many years is what's coming to mind. Please give me clear divine guidance to be most beneficial for everyone involved. Sagittarian frequency can draw people together. Sagittarian frequency, which of course is fire sign frequency. I don't know if I mentioned it, but this is also a double-decker deck, as I call it, which is I've combined the Lenormand with the Tiny Tarot. The Tiny Rider-Waite. I'm hearing lots of different words in lots of different languages, which is also reflective of, like I'm hearing almost like people translating what I'm saying into other languages. It's quite a trip, even though like in this job, nothing surprises, as many of you know. The Page of Wands, So a baby fire sign, baby fire sign. Please give me clear divine guidance for your most beneficial. Some of you have a fire sign child. Some of you are birthing a fire sign idea, concept, project, book. Some of you have a book that you need to write, that you've been thinking about writing. My nose just totally like just went like full on like Rudolph over here. Like you need to write that book. Whoever that message is for, please write that book. The collective consciousness is hoping and waiting that you will write that book. There's also, I'm noticing the red as well. Tree. A tree far away means good health. When near illness there will be. Many trees close together means things will turn out all right. You'll see. Again, this is an energy of higher wisdom for the benefit of the entire collective. This, of course, is, like I said, no matter where you are along the mountain's peak, you are helping consciousness. And I remind people in this space at Codes of Harmony all the time that there is no hierarchy between ascended masters. There is a primordial pool of wisdom that we all contribute to. So if you have a deep meditation that nobody sees and nobody hears and you never speak about, know that the work that you're doing in that space, the frequency that you attain in that meditation, the enlightenment, the images, the wisdom, the moment of clarity that you obtain in that meditation is being automatically added to the primordial pool of wisdom that we then all can pull from when we tap into higher states of consciousness. Wow, my crown chakra is actually, like, it feels like it's glowing. I feel like I can feel my crown chakra literally glowing. Some of you may be experiencing this sensation. Please give me clear divine guidance. Remember that this is all metaphor, yeah? So all these words are metaphors. Obviously, trees, whether no matter how many are, there's such a divine thing to have near you. Okay. But it speaks of many trees close together means things will turn out all right, you'll see. So that's speaking about collective consciousness. That's speaking about community. That's speaking about all of the higher uses of supreme knowledge. Yeah. So there are times throughout history, and there are times in your life right now where there are people that are tapped in. There are people that do have access to higher consciousness. There are people that are even ascended masters reincarnated. And the whole thing about this realm that we are birthed into, this playground of earth, is the temptation and the choices of what we do with that divinity, what we do with our higher knowledge, what we do with our telepathy, what we do with our ability to manipulate and move energy. So we're like, it's like final choice energy is what I want to say. Whew. Okay, we then got the King of Pentacles. So there's a lot of divine masculine energy already. I had some notes. I had some things that channeled through as I was meditating. Please give me clear divine guidance for most beneficial for everyone involved. Okay, so the main message, as is in the... Sorry, we also had the Gentleman come through. And I'm noticing the red again, this red heart. So there's something about the heart chakra, and there's also something about the root chakra. Many of you really need to like ground and connect into Mother Gaia in an intentional way. Yeah, I'm not just saying like go outside. I'm talking about doing intentional work with her. Gentleman, the gentleman in the King of Cards, he brings joy or makes you grim, depending on whether he has to endure good or bad signs surrounding him. So that's like your higher consciousness and the eternal etheric cord that we each have with... It's so hard to explain. It's like energy. I'm saying it's energy. But with the consciousness, you know, like I'm seeing this huge glowing orb, this glowing, this bright glowing light that is that is collective consciousness. Okay. Sorry, give me a second. Let me just... let me just let that, yeah, so that is the collective consciousness, almost like a mirror earth, but it's an etheric earth. I'm not talking about ley lines. It's like they're showing it to me as this other in another space, in a space between spaces, there is a mirror earth. Wow, okay, here we go. There is a mirror earth that we can travel to in this ship energy, in this journeying to higher wisdom, in this Sagittarian seeking of higher knowledge, of understanding, of adventure, of newness and experiencing. Please give me clear divine guidance to be most beneficial for everyone involved. I'm just really moving. So obviously I've been in the stream. I'm now moving further into the channel. Please continue to breathe through your nose and push energy and air out of your mouth. Allow all of the codes in my voice, in my frequency, in this image that you're seeing through these pixels of light, allow it all to settle into your ever expanding, ever unfolding, ever unfurling consciousness. As you are not only learning, you are re-remembering. Sagittarius energy is to inspire, to seek inspiration, to find and seek adventure, newness, experiences that move you, experiences that teach you something you did not know. I then also received downloads about relationship between Jupiter and Sagittarian energy. Of course, Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter. Jupiter is the planet of abundance. Jupiter has such a pull. Please give me clear divine guidance that'll be most beneficial for everyone involved. Wow, this is so like, I can see why there's been a focus all morning about the root chakra and grounding and earthing, because the downloads and the upgrades and the energetic shift of consciousness that has taken place almost overnight and that will be solidified on the 1st of December, obviously depending on where you are in the world, as the last month of the year is being ushered in very beautifully by Sagittarian energy. Sagittarian energy, when it is in high frequency, when it is in the upright, when it is balanced, is a very optimistic frequency, is a very high vibrational frequency, is something and somebody that can seek out higher consciousness in order to then reflect and connect it out into the 3D environment, which is why so many inventors are Sagittarians. I keep hearing the word prophet. Some of you have a natural ability of prophecy. Some of you have never shared this ability of prophecy. Please give me clear divine guidance to be most beneficial for everyone involved. Okay, the other part of the message was about the bow and arrow, taking aim and seeking higher wisdom. I was getting downloads around the relationship between Sagittarian energy and Jupiter. This was about the student and the teacher. This also came through in the channeling around the Emperor energy earlier this morning, which is that a good teacher understands and knows that the student is also the teacher, and that all good teachers will forever be students. Please give me clear divine guidance to be most beneficial for everyone involved. Collective messages around the new moon in Sagittarius that is coming through on the 1st of December. And we need Sagittarian energy as we close out this chapter of this year, because of the ability to dream of and create a new world. The rebuilding. We have so much work to do to rebuild. You may find this a very personal message on many different levels, and do not worry that the tower has fallen. Even towers that you thought would never fall, but those towers needed to fall. Please understand and allow those towers to crumble, for what you will build out of the rubble is more beautiful than you ever could have imagined. We must also be thankful for the presence and the energy of the golden era opening up to us, the age of Aquarius. Please give me clear divine guidance, be most beneficial. Seven of Cups in reverse, trying to make a choice, trying to choose. And the big thing about the Seven of Cups that I often point out is that often the figure is hyper-focused on the one thing they cannot see, the thing that is veiled. There is a question, but it is veiled. There is an answer, but it is veiled. There is a reason. The other things are not veiled. Please give me clear divine guidance. Making choices. This is a choice point. I said that before. This is the final choice point for many of you. The Queen of Wands, fire sign energy. Again, the red, the red, the red. Also now I'm looking at this and the veiled, the veiled option in the Seven of the Cups is actually shaped like a bow and arrow. Taking aim. You are taking aim. You are taking aim. Please give me clear divine guidance for most beneficial and involved. The Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands may represent a divine feminine frequency or energy in your life. For some of you, this will be a 3D person that is in your family, in your life. For others of you, this will be a frequency that you are learning to harness and understand within yourself. Why was the Seven of Cups in reverse? We have the Queen of Wands. The Chariot card, Cancer energy, water sign energy, moving out of the age of Pisces, the questioning, the questioning. It is time for you to know what you have known, to know what you do know, to remember what you have always known. Please give me clear divine guidance for your most beneficial for involved. The Six of Wands, recognition. Recognition. You will be recognized for everything that you are. This recognition must first take place in the mirror. I'm hearing a song. What is that song? That's really hard to ground. Sorry. There's so much energy, like it's just like I'm swimming through like like nebulas. That's what it feels like. There's a nebula energy. There's a now they're showing me that ball of consciousness again, and reminding you to understand that every single piece of wisdom, every moment of higher consciousness and meditation that you have experienced, you have added to the primordial pool of wisdom that we all then grow from, we all learn from. You must recognize this within yourself before you can truly appreciate the many, many people in your life that recognize this already. This will then allow you to get your wish fulfillment of the Nine of Cups, all of the love you can have. I'm now thinking of La Loba. If you don't know what La Loba is, I highly recommend you look into La Loba. Do us mystics, do us creatures of the divine, do us channels of magic get to have the same thing that other living souls in human bodies get to have. Yes, the High Priestess, that's what I'm talking about. Do these High Priestess frequencies get to engage with the collective, with the channel, with the consciousness in the same way? Unfortunately, as well as fortunately, we all know the deeper truth to that, which is of course no. To be a channel is to make a choice. It is to sacrifice many things in your life. To be devoted wholly to the divine is a higher calling. And that higher calling, when done with Sagittarian frequency in mind, of higher order, of higher consciousness, is about saying, I don't know. I don't know all. And I will continue to seek. and the higher truths are worth more than gold. The inventions of higher wisdom that has been grounded through the ether and through the high priestess frequency, this will be more recognized within the collective. This I promise you. This you will look back upon, maybe days from now, maybe months from now, maybe weeks from now, and you will remember this moment. You will remember watching this reading. You will remember this moment that I am sharing and promising to you that you will be recognized. That all the years of work you have put in, all of the moments of concentration, all the focus, all the dedication, all the discipline that you have or have not put in, it has all been tallied. It has all been watched over. Gold chariots in the sky. Please give me clear divine guidance to be most beneficial for everyone involved. You must expect this new moon, which of course is a beautiful time to set intentions. It is the time to set intentions, I should say. I can say. I did say. There's such a philosophical energy going on here. Again, I'm hearing French philosophy. Some of you, it will also benefit to look into Nietzsche. I just heard Amon-Ra. Please give me clear divine guidance. Oh, okay. Let's rein it in. Rein it in. Thank you. Please give me clear divine guidance. Oh my God. Oh my God. The Seven of Pentacles. Setting intentions. That's what this is. You are setting these intentions with this new moon. I highly advise to do some paper writing. Do paperwork. Like I'm seeing somebody working directly with paper under the moon. For some of you, this is going to be a burning of something you write down. Others of you write something. I'm seeing somebody write a letter to themselves and write a year on it, choosing a year from anywhere from 2 years from now to 10 years from now, and placing it inside of a bottle, a little glass bottle, like a message in a bottle, which is interesting because that connects back into the very first card, which was the ship from the Lenormand deck. Please give me clear divine guidance to be most beneficial for everyone involved. This is Codes of Harmony. Thank you for being here, beautiful, limitless being. And thank you everybody who engages positively with this channel. I love you all. And I'm here riding out these waves of change with you. Trust me. We then have the Ten of Swords, which is balancing the opposite of the Chariot energy. So just, it's okay. Everything's going to be okay. You're going to be okay. All right? Wow. Okay. Let's get another tarot deck and get some clarifications and see if we get any doubles. I'm going to work with the medicine wheel, which is connected to First Nations peoples of so-called America and South Americas. Please give me clear divine guidance. Can we get clarification for the messages for the collective for the new moon in Sagittarius, the mighty centaur? The battle between beast and man is finally come to a peak. Three of Fire, integrity. Integrity around your choices, because that is clarifying the Seven of Cups, which of course is about choices. Please give me clear divine guidance. You're most beneficial for everyone involved. The Two of Wands is being clarified by the Lovers, which in this particular tarot deck has two lovers looking into each other's eyes in front of a beautiful waterfall with these frogs in the foreground, which is interesting because the sound of a frog croaking the other day, damn, this sounds random, but the sound of a frog croaking the other day in a drain pipe near my space triggered a whole new download around a past life that I have had in Mesopotamia, specifically in the Hanging Gardens of Babylon. By the waters of Babylon. Vision quest. Vision quest. Oh, wow. Okay, eagles are important. Vision quest. In order for you to obtain your wish fulfillment, as that is the Nine of Cups that it's clarifying, in order for you to obtain that wish fulfillment, both collectively and individually, you must have an understanding of duality, which is a big message and lesson of the Gemini frequency and energy of the lovers. The fact that I said before the Queen of Wands may represent a person for some of you, and I keep having the red color highlighted. That being clarified by the lovers means this is going to come to you through the frequency of love. And I've been getting so much more downloads and interesting, from a past life of mine in the love revolution of the 1960s. And I have received very big downloads around that being the frequency that we must all tap back into, and we are tapping back into, and those somehow connected and reflected here. Please give me clear divine guidance. Love to my high priestesses, yeah? And all of the trauma, all of the pain, or everything that we have been put through as divine feminine frequencies is all changing. Yes, yes, okay. The Chariot, which of course is water sign energy, the Cancer energy, is clarified by the Mother of Water, Piscean energy, very, very divine when pulling alongside of the High Priestess. We then have Medicine Woman, clarifying the Six of Wands, and I promised you that you would be recognized, and that is this confirmation coming to you right now that you will be recognized for everything you are, for everything you have done, everything, all of those silent moments of high consciousness, high divinity that you add to the primordial pool of wisdom and consciousness. You are a divine conduit of this flow between the divine and the earth, between human consciousness and the quantum realm. You are aiding and adding to the raising of the collective frequency in ways that you just do not understand, or you are choosing not to understand. And if that's the case, you need to do some shadow work about that, because divine is coming here saying, I already see you, darling. I already recognize you. You are already one of my chosen children. You are already a child of light. And I feel and sense the damaging to the divine feminine that has taken place. And I am a high priestess, so I know this. I know this, okay? I know this energy. I know this frequency. I understand. Chaos. Chaos. And this particular tarot deck, which I didn't realize when I got it out, chaos, which is the Tower card energy, is being represented by a horse, which of course is very connected to Sagittarian energy, which is the Archer. Again, I repeat that you must take aim, and you must aim to get higher wisdom, okay? And to respect and understand the higher wisdom that sits within you. Because the High Priestess, she knows how to adapt, regardless of gender, regardless of your vessel. You know how to adapt. You've been doing this for lifetimes, and you've been training for lifetimes to be here in this moment, to be helping the way that you do and will continue to help the collective as we ascend and call in and bring in and embody new earth, a new conscious level, where the dreams of the 1960s love revolution come into fruition, come into being. And your understanding of consciousness, your understanding of smarts, your understanding of intelligence, all of that is about to be rewritten. We are going to be looking back upon the time that you've just lived through as some form of dark age. And we will be looking back upon it as a dark age sooner than you realize, is what I want you to understand. So let the trappings fall away of this chaos. You see straight through the chaos. You ride upon the storm. Yeah? Because the Sagittarius energy is up for anything. Sagittarius energy, when in high frequency, really engages with the world around them. And if you know any Sagittarians, or you are a Sagittarian who is failing to really engage with the world around you, you are not living in your true nature. Sagittarius frequency that is just going through the motions, that is like a ghost. That is like the walking dead, is what I'm being encouraged to say to you. Please give me clear divine guidance. And of course I'm channeling, so please know that if like I sound firm, it's because, you know, if I sound like I'm being very direct with you, that's because you need to hear it in that frequency. And I love you, and I'm trying to help you grow. Growth. Yeah. 3 of Pentacles, growth in reverse. So this is about collaboration. And you don't want to see your 7 of Pentacles, this beautiful, that's the energy that we want for a new moon, is the 7 of Pentacles, planting seeds, planting intentions. You do not want that to be negatively impacted by not being able to collaborate with divine, not being able to collaborate with your higher self, not being able to collaborate with those around you, because you are not respecting, honoring, and acknowledging your own higher wisdom and your ability to take aim. Yeah? There are so many messages and teachings around the archer about taking aim and knowing that once you let go of that bow, you have served your purpose. And that is the reward, that is the beauty, that is the moment of divinity. And you must take a moment right now and take aim. That is what this new moon is saying to you. Whew, okay. I didn't even notice. We're moving up to clarifying the 10 of Swords. I'm just going to light a little bit of sage. Make sure that you are saging. Make sure you are having your salt bath. If you don't have a bath, you can put salt inside of like a washcloth or something. And then you can like tie up the end of the washcloth so it becomes like salt. I should just make a video showing you one day. But you know what I mean? So you put the washcloth out, then put a handful of salt in the middle, and then wrap it all up like a little dilly bag, and use a hair tie or a ribbon or something. Somebody must need to have a salt, like a spiritual bath, and you don't have a bath. Just know that taking the salt into the shower, or of course using a bowl and placing your hands, your face, and then your feet in that bowl or bucket of salty water, this will have a similar effect. I'm now seeing the ocean. Some of you will be asked to travel. It's important that you use your discernment, but be open to what is to come. You can only move forward with the understanding of your higher wisdom. You can only move forward with the understanding of your own true nature, is what I want to say. Okay, there's like definitely a heavy energy coming in around this 10 of Swords. Just heard betrayal of the self. Ooh. Betrayal of the self. Betrayal of the self. You must have forgiveness for yourself, for the ways that you have let yourself down, before you can even worry about letting others down. Understand that this moon is a reset. It is a repositioning. It is a wiping of the slate, a cleansing of the past. Please give us clear divine guidance that will be most beneficial for everyone involved. Again, they keep showing me this like ball of consciousness. It's bizarre. And it's just like it's just omming back at me, and I'm like, hi. Like, wow. Okay, so let's take a little focus directly in on this Ten of Swords, because this feels like something you're moving through. Three of Air, doubt. So make sure that you don't get stuck overthinking. This is important for you because you are so intelligent. You are so highly conscious in a way that you're not sure of. You know what I mean? Like the beaver doesn't know they're a beaver. They just know they want to build a dam. Like the baby bird in the nest does not consciously know that they are a bird, but inside they know they are a bird. They know that when the time comes on that particular day, they will soar and they will leave the nest. There is this, you have no idea. Oh, that's not the way they want me to say it. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Please give me clear divine guidance, your most beneficial. Just watch out for overthinking. I'm now seeing moss, yeah? And don't procrastinate for too long, because time does march on, is what I am hearing. The Mother of Fire. Some of you need to respark your inner fire. Spiritual warrior. Some of you are having specific ancestors come and visit you in your astral space. You are also having moments with divine inspiration. These are things worth writing down, is what I want to keep saying to somebody. Needs to write something. Please give me clear divine guidance to be most beneficial for everyone. Ooh, involved. Nine of Fire, inner strength. Yes, and I'm seeing the strength card in my mind's eye. Please give me clear divine guidance. And there will be rocky roads ahead. There will be mountains to climb. There will be storms upon the sea of your journey of ascension, of growth, of healing, of manifestation, of coming into your true nature, of realigning once again with this beautiful golden orb of consciousness that they keep showing me. This is all so much illusion. Yeah. Don't be distracted by money. Don't be distracted by wealth. Don't be distracted by the trappings of a society that is falling, of a concept of civilization that is crumbling and evolving and rebirthing as the Empress does. Please give me clear divine guidance for most beneficial. Okay. I just felt that like harsh, like auntie energy just back off a bit. So that feels a little bit easier. But like I said, I channel in ways, we channel in ways that is for the highest good. Oh, please give me clear divine guidance. Oy, yes, to seek. And now I'm hearing that quote, I think, therefore I am. I think, therefore I am. One day we'll be saying, I feel, therefore I am. Six of Water, pleasure. The Sun in reverse. And the Son of Air. The Page of Swords. So just you pull all your energy out of your mental space. You need to draw that energy into your heart space, and then sit with it and allow that energy to move to where it is most needed. Set an intention of calling in and sending all that power in your mind, right? All of that really potent chi, that life force of being able to travel to a totally different country and stand on your own feet, to be able to set sail not knowing where the destination lies, to be able to jump out of the airplane and trust in the parachute and to take aim. There's so much illusion here. Like, and we've got to get your sun card back up. We need to get your Mother of Fire, so Queen of Wands energy back up, and get rid of this Three of Swords. Because Three of Swords, to be the first one clarifying a Ten of Swords, that's ouchy. Like, that's real ouchy. And a lot of this I'm hearing is kind of self-inflicted, or is being continued. Yeah. Yeah, let's just leave it up. Yeah. Please give me clear divine guidance, be most beneficial. And when you need to cry, you must cry. Crying is so healing. Crying is such a beautiful thing. Let's close it off with some... What should I close it off with? I've been hearing Doja Cat as well this morning. Oh, she's a rebel, she's a little bit, she's a rebel. So paint the town red as well. Bitch, I said what I said. Please give me clear divine guidance, be most beneficial for everyone involved. Painting the town red, of course, is actually a reference to the plagues of in the you know, those real famous ones, like the story of Moses is what I'm trying to talk about. I can feel myself like just like skating through the clouds right now, like ice skating through the clouds. Now I'm hearing the Carpenters. I got a brand new pair of roller skates. You got a brand new key. I think that we should get together and try them all to see. I've been looking around a while. You got something for me. I got a brand new pair of roller skates. You got a brand new key. So that could be talking about, like, I'm seeing now, like armor, like a protective shielding of light and armor around your newer states of consciousness. And some of you have actually recently connected with a teacher, a ascended master who is not in this realm anymore, and is actually directly working with you and directly teaching you. Wowza. Oh, wow. Okay. Lost lands, soul memories and gifts. You've done before. Yeah, you have. Yeah. And that is another thing we can be thankful to high frequency Sagittarius energy, is reconnecting us with ancient paths, you know, like an understanding of, I'm seeing somebody sitting in the Ethiopian restaurant. That may be a synchronicity for you, but I think it's also speaking about trying different dishes that you haven't had, trying new experiences that you haven't experienced, holding space for peoples who are very different to you. Please give me clear divine guidance, be most beneficial for everyone involved. Empathic starseed, energetic sovereignty, absorbing what's not yours. Thank you. Yeah. So all that illusion that we just like pushed away and rebuked a minute ago, that's just not yours. Like, you have to remember, you are a mirror. You are a beautiful, beautiful mirror. And again, I want to highlight La Loba and the choices that we make to be the high priestess, to speak the higher truth, to, no matter how big or small this is for you in your existence. Now I'm seeing like the swords moving, like being removed from your back. Please for me, clear divine guidance for you, most beneficial for everyone involved. What is this energy? It's like, okay, so the new moon on the 1st of December is asking you to take aim. I'm also hearing retrospective. Some of you will benefit to actually Google that or look in the encyclopedia for what that actually means, because you are in a stage of retrospection. You are in a stage currently about reflecting, whether you realize it or not. Some of you need to be careful you don't reflect to a place where you get overly attached to the past. That is also a beautiful thing of high frequency Sagittarius energy, is the ability to take lessons and move forward. Star ancestors, hidden secrets, lost wisdom. Look a little deeper. I'm seeing the Horus eye. You got the love. Hadarian energy. For a lot of you, it's about boundaries. But it's not boundaries in the physical world. It's boundaries in the ether. It's boundaries in the energy you allow in and out. It's the portal that is all the portals that make you up, the way you protect them, regardless of your gender, regardless of your vessel. There's some people tuning into this video that just don't seem to understand that you are on the honor roll. Like, you don't understand that you're actually every single day, whether you realize it or not, you are working very, very directly with this ascended master. Some of you know who it is, some of you don't, and that's why you need to look into a particular book. For some of you, you have a ascended master who's a philosopher, or I just also heard Zen, so a Zen master. Wow, I'm just feeling really dizzy all of a sudden. Wow. And don't worry, I'm channeling, so it's like I'm not. It's like you feel it, but you're not actually experiencing it the same. Please give me clear divine guidance, most beneficial. And a lot of you have the ability to channel in new ways that you haven't thought about. It's okay if you know that you're really good at channeling in one way. That's awesome. If you know that that's a solid thing and it can provide you financial security, big followings, big status, whatever, that's great. But you are at a level of consciousness where you want more, where you are seeking higher. Star keeper, cosmic ancestor, see the light by staying grounded. Big picture thinking, Pleiadian energy, visionary, inspires the idea. Inspires ideas. Yeah. And there is a gateway. You are accessing a new gateway. Yeah. And a new stairwell is what I'm hearing. The golden children. I said you were a child of the light. Inner child tenderness, innocence, rare gifts. You are very rare. Okay, I'm just like, it is still so specific to like a very specific group of light workers, is what I want to say. And just remember that we're all here together, and we are not in competition. We are in unity, and we are the only ones that can truly ground and bring unity consciousness into beingness. Cracked open, rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. Surrender to the alchemy of life, dear one. You cannot control the alchemy of life, but you can definitely learn her. You can learn alchemy, and you must remember you are the alchemist. And then closing it off with break the chain, ancestral patterns healing, rewriting the future. And then underneath you can see it just says, like, another card's popping out saying wait, postpone, pause, say no. So this is really a very special time. You may feel stagnant. You may feel like you don't want to pause. You may feel like you don't want to slow down, but it's a very, 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 very precious time that you're going through of getting this opportunity to stop, restock, reassess, do deep retrospective on who and what you are and all the different versions of you that you have been. And then take the notes, take the lessons, and surrender to the newness that is coming. And I promise you will be recognized. I promise that the misunderstandings, the illusions, the projections, the pigeonholing that has been cast upon those who hear the divine, those who hear and feel Gaia, that is all changing. I promise, okay? I promise you. We are breaking the chains. We really are. Perspective. None of this matters. Zoom out. Common ground. We're working together, called soul gifts and training. It's time to step up. What are you clinging on to? Keepers of the earth. Yeah. And just imagine golden light like a halo around your crown chakra as you're going to sleep tonight. So much love from Codes of Harmony. And thank you everyone who clicks like, share, and subscribe. Thank you, babies. That means that we're getting messages to more members of the collective. Rolling with the homies. Rolling, rolling, rolling with the homies. Okay, there may be messages in Clueless for you as well. And let's all remember who the true babe was in Clueless. Lots of love.